Two, one. Okay, I'm here with who?
I am Davion, Battalion Chief 2,
Okay.
Davion Fire Rescue.
So the trailer fire. Can you give us some more? Can you give us the information on that, please?
Alright, so basically, Engine 1, or sorry, myself, or sorry, Davion Fire Rescue Station 1, along with AMR Ambulance, was dispatched to a possible trailer home on fire inside of the, oh, crepes. Now I gotta remember that. My Battalion Chief 1 should have the info on where it was,
It
I
was
guess.
near the out residence, right?
It was that trailer park right next to the residence. There is a specific name for it, though. That is my only issue.
Okay.
The Midwest Trailer Park, right next to the residence,
Hmm.
and myself, Battalion Chief 2. I was at my business, Davion Trucking. I responded via POV to the scene at first, get an initial size up and to see if it was a confirmed working structure fire.
Hmm.
I arrived on the scene. I had fire coming out of the front door, basically,
Okay.
right next to the front door. Heavy fire conditions. So I did call into dispatch saying there's a confirmed working structure fire here.
Hmm.
And with that, we upgraded it to a alarm where we had station 2 along with more units out of station 1. We had engine 1, tanker 1, and tanker 2, engine 2. All respond out there along with myself, Battalion Chief 2, Battalion Chief 1, TIO 1, and I believe it was Lieutenant 1,
Hmm.
all out of Davion Fire Rescue.
Okay. So when you arrived on scene, you said the deal was confirmed, fully working structure fire. Where near the house was it? Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, anywhere?
It was directly on the Alpha side of the residence,
Okay.
where we did encounter fire right by that front door that is right on the Alpha side. Um, so when arriving on the scene with uh, as the incident commander off of Engine 1, I immediately went into action calling a offensive attack with a 1 inch and 3/4 attack line off of Engine 1, along with a tanker shuttle service, as I like to call it, out with Tanker 1 and Tanker 2, where they go to a hydrant nearby and bring water to the scene
Hmm.
from that hydrant.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, with that being said, Tanker 1 was driven by one of our firefighters, and Tanker 2 was our PIO ops.
Okay. Can and remind me, the trucks on scene were engine one, tanker one, engine two, tanker two.
That would be correct. It's a full complement for working residential
Work
structure
for
fire out
residents.
of most stations.
Okay. Can you also remind me who was your first two guys on the line?
My first two guys on the line would have been Battalion Chief 1, Jack Davidson, out of Station 2 on Engine 2,
Mm-hmm.
along with Firefighter Wolfie, I do believe, who is one of our firefighters out of Station 1 and 2.
Okay.
He's, moving around if you know what I mean.
Yeah. One more thing, and then I think that's pretty much good. When the fire was out, and I think we already got this information earlier, but the FI did go on scene. I think it was FI4 and FI2.
That would be correct. It was FI4 and FI2. FI2 being Jack Davidson, which was also Battalion Chief 1, who was on scene as well.
Mm-hmm.
And FI2 being our PIO officer,
You mean FI4?
Hayden Ott. FI4, sorry,
Sorry.
correction. It being Hayden Ott on the
Okay.
scene.
And he's also your PIO.
That would be correct. He's our PIO, who I'm currently speaking to.
Okay. Uh, and you were command on scene, right?
That would be correct. I was
So,
Command Battalion Chief 2,
okay,
was command on the scene.
okay, and so you were first on scene.
I was incorrect. Sorry, that is correct. I was first on the scene.
Okay. I think one more. I think we'll do one more thing. The FI did say that it was caused by a rodent chewing on the rubber of the wire. Is that what you heard?
That would be correct. When our fire investigators did arrive on the scene, they determined the cause of the fire being some rodents chewing on some loose wires, I should say, just in the back of the TV area that was right by the door. So if this is a lesson for everybody else in the world, it would just be like, just make sure that you know, everybody, all of your wires, I should say, are just, well insulated and everything like that.
And out of the multiple calls we've had tonight, if there was one thing you would say to your firefighters and also your other line officers, what would you say to them tonight?
Um, Obviously, we all did good. We saved all the lives that we wanted to. Obviously, that would being everybody that we wanted, which is everybody.
Okay.
So, as the firefighters that we are always able to respond to any sort of fire call. Davion Fire Rescue is, always ready for any sort of fire call or anything in general.
Mm-hmm.
Medicals or lift assist. We often assist AMR with lift assist and medical responses, and our firefighters did just an amazing job tonight with that. Service that we were trying to provide with a call that we had at Davion Trucking that I believe Battalion Chief One was in charge of over there.
Battalion Chief 1
Um,
was command over that, yes.
yeah, and then we also had a couple fire alarms to end out the day, end out the old shift. One being at the out residence, which Engine One did respond to and confirm that there was no working structure fire or anything like that, no fire or anything. And then Engine 2 and Tanker 2, I believe, or just maybe Engine 2 responded to
It
another fire
was
alarm.
Engine 2 responded to 1, and then Engine 2 and Mini Pumper 2 responded to 1 as well.
That is correct. So Engine 2 responded to one out at the vape shop, which is, it's a bad one. So
Yeah.
we don't like the vape shop. They're always vaping up there. I do believe that it was confirmed that there was just a couple of kids that were vaping over there.
Yes.
And then Engine 2 and Mini Pumper 2 did respond now to another fire alarm at Davion Trucking, where they did find some heat in the walls just from our some residual heat from our
Vehicle fire?
uh, from the car fire that we had earlier at Davion Trucking, which was also extinguished.
Okay.
Davion Trucking is currently working with us to find the cause of all those fires with our fire investigators team out of the County Sheriff's Office, or sorry, County Fire Investigators Office, if I do say. Um, Davion Trucking has just been an amazing partner to have. They also do all of our repairs. Our engine 100 obviously is stored over there, so that's always a good thing to have.
All right. And one more thing, your line officers, and be completely honest with us, your line officers, all the things they do, how are they tonight?
Um, our line officers obviously was everybody that we had there was just what we expected out of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, we always want our line officers to be the best of the best, but some days that's not it, and some days it is it. We don't know what today was, but we trust all of our line officers with everything.
And that's I think that's pretty much it. Anything else you want to add on? Anything?
Not that I know.
All right. Well, thank you, sir.